Hello, welcome back to another Dojo tutorial. So right here I'm going to show you the class settings page in a couple different tabs. We've already gone through a few of them, but I'm going to show you a couple different little um, odds and ends here. So I'm going to click back into our demonstration class. I'm going to go over to options like we've done before and edit class. So in here you have your info tab, and you can get to all this a couple different ways. This just to me is the easiest if I'm editing class. I can go in and I can change my picture, go in and change your name, your grade. Moving on to the students tab, I wouldn't worry about any of this because we're not doing any in-home instruction on Dojo. It's all going to be done on Schoology. So at this point, that doesn't really pertain to us and what we're going to do this year. You can go in and add students here if you have a student that comes into the class. Say I have a student that comes from one of the digital learning teachers class. I can add that student in right here if necessary. But I can also click on like Abraham Lincoln here. I can change his avatar by clicking on it, and it'll give me a whole group of little dojo monsters that I can go in and do. And it also gives you critters, valentines, so on and so forth. So you can do different avatars for them. I can also change their name here. If he doesn't go by Abraham but he goes by Abe, then I could change it right here if I wanted to their nickname. You can also connect to a parent from here. Would be a good way. I know I showed y'all the way to do it in bulk, where you just go down and you can do the invite, you can do the link, or you can put in their phone numbers. This is how you do it individually if they're new to the class. You can also come in here and you can remove this student. So if this student moves to another teacher's class, I can just remove this student from my class um, from there on out. Just let the other teacher know what their dojo points are so they can be sure to give them what dojo points. Because unfortunately, on dojo, they don't transfer to the other teacher, and you can't transfer kids over. So that's the easiest way to do it. So I'm going to cancel out of here because I'm not going to change him. And then I go into parents. I know we talked about this earlier with 3 different ways to invite them. Skills. Here's where you can go in and change skills for the whole class, like helping others on task. These are the targeted behaviors that you want to go after. This will be different for every class. This is one of those loose things. So if one of the target behaviors that you're trying to improve is staying on task, then obviously you would want to put it on there: persistence, participation, teamwork, and helping others. These are 6 pretty good ones here, but you may want to, if defiance is one, then you could have one on here. You could add a skill that says compliance on here. So we'll just add a skill in here, and we'll just say compliance. I know that has a different definition for everybody, but that would be a good one, and it would just weigh 1 point. Now, if it's something that really needs work, compliance could weigh 4. So you can do different weights for it if you wanted to. If somebody's really doing well, or you're trying to target that behavior, then you can always weight it. So I'll save it and I'll just leave it in here for now. So those are some of that. It also lets you know what you want parents to see, and I want them to see positive points only. Since that's what we're giving anyway, we're not taking any points away. And then teachers, you can see teachers that are already in the school. We already have a pretty good list here. I encourage you to please go to the Hamilton Crossing, the one that is misspelled. Yes, it says Shul, but I do that because it's the one with the right address. And I'm getting Dojo. I've already reached out to them to get that fixed. And then settings, I know we've already gone in here and looked at this. You can go in here and turn off comments, or you can leave them on if you want parents to comment, which shows good parent communication if you ever need to use Dojo as a resource for that. So that's just to look into the edit class tab. Thanks.